Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to High Top Sports Oregon. I am Cody the Professor, and we have some groundbreaking news with a big time commit. But first, let's bring in our Duck Insider, Derek the Duck. How you doing, Derek?
Good man. How we doing today?
Yeah, we you got another you got some extra room for that other banner you're gonna decide to hang today after this big time commit.
Oh yeah, and then now that Deer Hill, he said he's coming to be a Duck. I'm getting ready to find the spot for the 25 season banner. So I'm just clearing all the shelf space.
Yeah,
Back to back Natties incoming. So just so everybody's aware, you might as well go to Vegas, put your bets in right now. Oregon back to back Natties.
for sure. So what are the Ducks getting with this young man?
Yeah, so Dierre Hill, he's a very I would describe him as a very prototypical Oregon Duck running back. In that sense, I mean, many people are very familiar with like the little Michael James, the Kenyon Barners of the world. When I see Dierre Hill, he screams Kenyon Barner to me. Very, very smart runner, patient runner, kind of has that tail end breakaway speed that, if he gets in the open field, good luck bringing him down. Has a nose for the end zone, 23 touchdowns alone last year. Got himself the Gatorade Player of the Year in Illinois. Ran for damn near 1,800 yards on 13.6 yards per carry. Obviously Illinois is not necessarily a hotbed for top tier high school talent up and down the board in terms of like these teams that he's playing every week, but to carry the ball for 1,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, and damn near 14 yards a carry, that's doing something. So yeah, the Ducks are getting a pretty special player here to garner interest from programs like Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Ole Miss. It kind of tells you that these other programs are recognizing the talent that Dierre could turn into one day. So it's big time to be able to get his commitment, and this 25 class is starting to take a little bit of shape here. I'm pretty excited to see what this can turn into.
Yeah, so 247 has him marked as an athlete. As we see here, he does play both sides of the ball. Little fun fact for you. Do you know what other five-star came out of Belleville, Illinois?
Oh, on the spot. I do not. Who do we got?
The professor, okay, from my hometown.
Oh my lord!
Yep.
So Dierre Hill's going to be the second most famous person to come out of Belleville. Unreal.
Absolutely. Yes. Scott Air Force Base, just right there in Belleville. It is in the middle of nowhere. You can literally see the cornfields in this one just down the way here. Yep.
That sounds about right. Coming out of Illinois, if you told me he's next to a cornfield, it don't matter. Unless you're coming out of Chicago, it sounds like you're probably gonna have a cornfield in the
Yes.
in the background of your huddle
Look at
highlights.
this clip here too. They just cut that corn about 3 weeks ago.
Oh man, the prof is over here getting excited about the corn. Oh
Yeah.
god, he misses that good Illinois corn.
But yeah, he very explosive guy. Definitely, they kind of use him all over the field. I think he's definitely a prototypical Oregon running back. Speed, can play multiple positions. He is a guy that is more of a one cut and go. Um, and he hits the top gear pretty quick as we're seeing here. Uh, but yes, a guy that can catch out of the backfield. You got to do that for Oregon and their offense, and play multiple. Play wildcat and stuff like that. It's definitely just a Oregon looking back, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for 100%, and just the fact that he's a dynamic punt returner, kick returner too. Like we were kind of talking about that versatility. You're able to move him all around the field a little bit. Obviously, played some defensive back in high school as well, which tells you he's a pretty physical type dude, and you're able to see that just taking a look at his highlights. He doesn't shy away from contact, like you mentioned. It's kind of that one jump cut and gone. So if there's someone in front of him after that initial cut, he's trying to go through them, which is something that as Oregon fans we grew up watching and loving. So I'm excited for this commitment. I think this is going to be one of the more low key commitments in terms of impacts over the coming years. But I think Dierre could be one of these type of guys who sees the backfield fairly quickly in his collegiate career.
So you're even though he's an athlete, you're sticking him as a running back for sure.
I really think that's where he's going to end up. It's just when you watch his highlights between the defensive end of things, even when they stick him in like the slot type positions, and then when he's running out of the backfield, it's like you can very evidently tell that he's most comfortable in the backfield, navigates it very well, knows what he's doing. So I have a strange feeling that he's going to be a running back when he hits campus. Maybe it's kind of like a Byron Marshall type situation for those Oregon fans who he's a running back. Maybe they utilize him more of like a slot position or a two back set type deal. But I think when he gets to campus, he's going to be a running back. And if I think if he puts on any more size and has another season like he did this year, he could be a damn good one at that.
Yeah, for sure. And what I love about athletes is they're special team aces. I mean, you can do punt return, kick return, kickoff, you know, punt defense. It's one of those things where you just need a couple of those guys that are just athletic and freaks. Those guys make the best punt returners and kick returners. So it
And
might
I
be an
think that's
easy,
exactly what he is.
yeah, might be an easy way for him to get on the field early.
Oh, I think so too. And we all know, Dan Lanning, if he's going to put those guys on the field who are able to do these things. Like this year, in terms of what he's rolling on the special teams, we're going to see a lot of young players, just trying to make their mark in there. And that's because they have that versatility where they're able to go out and do these things successfully. So, yeah, if he's able to do that, especially early on in his career, he's going to be able to see the field. He's dynamic. He's a playmaker, and he's someone you definitely want to have on your roster.
For sure, for sure. All right, guys, a little shorter video today, but we definitely wanted to get this one out to you because it is a big time commit. 4-star athlete out of Belleville, Illinois, a little place close to my heart, and it's super cool to see that. I was looking through his 247 profile. I was like, look at that. Must be something in the
Yeah,
water.
what do you know? How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Belleville's just cranking out the talent, whether it's the media talent or the football talent, man. It's a hotbed for
Uh,
high profile individuals.
yeah, yeah, must be the mineral in the water or something. I tell you, it's quite incredible. All right, guys, we will see you later. Guys, make sure you guys are subscribing. We're getting tons and tons of views, but we need to hit the 1,000 threshold to become monetized for the channel. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for all the likes. But please hit the red subscriber button, turn the bell on so you never miss a spot. I mean, we did a little preview on this kid earlier this week. We're batting about 1,000 on these pickups.
Yeah, hey, we are. And I tweet it out every time. I say, it's almost like High Top Oregon told you these things were coming. So, if you guys don't want to miss out and you want to be in the know, this is the place to be.
Gotcha. And then swing by Twitter, the High Top Sports Oregon page. Derek runs that, and he is all the time either giving you little snippets of hype videos or commits on the rise, or even transfer portal guys coming in. So we will see you later. Thanks, and we are out.